Good morning, everybody. November the 10th, 2015. Time to kick off another trading day. Not much news to drive the markets overnight, nor domestically this morning. I think the biggest factor affecting what happens in the treasuries today will be the direction of the EMinis and the 10-year auction. Tomorrow's a bank holiday. Tomorrow's bond market will be dead. It will spill into the other markets, although all futures markets will be open. Today we have the 10-year auction, and if there's a weak auction, it's usually the 10th, but the market has been heavily sold into this. So yesterday we have a P. Today we have a double distribution higher. Go to the long slider, and we see we're looking at two P's. So we're going to head up and test resistance, and the low volume number happens to be at 13.5. So 12 to 16 is probably where we're going to find resistance. First we've got to get through 9.5 to get there, but everything is pointed higher, so I think we're going to get up there. So first sell will be 11 to 15, then 19 to 23. On the buy side, we got a pretty clean break at 4.5, so 1 to 5 will be buy 1, and then 25, 29 will be buy 2. Today's news: NFIB Business Optimism Index is at 96.4. Import prices minus a tenth. Export prices minus 0.3. That's hard to believe with the strength in the dollar, but we'll see. Wholesale trade plus a tenth. That's pretty much the default position for that. I don't think there's any focus on the news today. I think it's going to be the direction of the E-mini followed by the 10-year. Knob spread strengthened. I like that. About 3:30 seconds overnight, so nothing shaking going on there. Double distribution, and again, this volume overlay right here, we got volume up here in this 23, 27 area. We are pointed higher. You can see that our low volume number here, most recent in the market's memory, is 19 to 20. And that helps us because we got a very, very square distribution right here. Not a lot. High volume numbers at 152. That's our attractor. It's also where that new move started. So yesterday's activity is a P. This is a P. We should trade higher. And then it's going to get down to, can we take out that 2028 area? We're at 15 right now, so first sell 19 to 23. And we'll make it 31 to 03. And this type, it's really hard to miss the volume that we had, even though the market was selling right here. And those people got run through. But people were covering against that 52.24 area. And not going to be too hard to get back up to that. Now, the high volume number was down here on that day, but you can see right here that yesterday we did not build volume lower, so we weren't taking volume down in the distribution. So got a pretty good shot to rally up a little bit. This move started basically at 152. The breakout came at 6. So 5 to 9 on the idea we might have a strong 10-year auction, and that the knob spread will continue to expand, and then we'll drop it down to 25, 29 for buy 2. Fairly aggressive on the buy on the 30-year, and we will see what happens. Boy, when Skype upgrades their program or updates it, naturally I get my find out it's on my machine, and then foolishly I think I forget that I've got to shut everything down when Skype comes in to do it, to get it to reset. Okay, here's our spell from 1100. So 1100 to 1102 is where we are. There is no volume, and again you can just see that this volume attracts, and you can see that right here in this Z period. We were pulled right up to that number. So knowing where the volume is can really help you. The overnight did not quite get down to yesterday's high volume number. It did stop at that last rotation down at M. So we have a P here, kind of. It's not a very strong one. So 95, 97, so on. It's where resistance is. The buck, I think 99 to 01 offers a better sell. On the buy side, 88 to 90. Then 83 to 85 for buy 2. London is where the currency markets round the globe start. We've got a new distribution down starting in X period. Yesterday's action was a P, but if you put it all together, it was a B. What do you mean, Charles? And you can see that volume is below time. So knowing how to combine your distributions, it's where you separate the guys that know the profile from those that want to know the profile. So it's very important for you to come in and learn how to combine and split. And just combine it, combine several of them, come into the longest line of letters, split them out, see what it looks like. Retest failure at 107.68. We're headed down, so first stop's going to be 107. I think we're headed lower, but that's going to be buy 1. That will bring in short covering. Then 2 will be 675. On the sell side, we had this spill, so 25 to 35, sell 1. And if we get through that, 50 plus, there's a P high right there, so we'll make it 50 to 60. Pretty aggressive. And the buy at 107 even is just because somebody will cover their shorts there. I think we're headed lower. Crude. The market is split right now. Some people say the low is in, which is considerably below where we are right now, and some say the low is yet to come. I know this, this is the 4th bust in the oil patch that I've lived through, that it takes 18 to 24 months for the market to settle down after the big crash. And we've come from $115 a barrel down briefly below 40. That's a hell of a correction. So I think we're probably in the process of bottoming right now, just due to the economic costs. I remember that gold, you couldn't be produced anywhere in the world before it started its big rally up for less than about $260 an ounce, and gold would get down, go briefly below 260, but it wouldn't stay below 260 for long. And right now there's a lot of oil in the world that was produced or drilled or explored or brought online at $40 a barrel. So we're kind of close to that, and that tends to put a floor in. So Where might resistance lie? Got a C high here at 44.37, a B high at 44.42, a Z high at 72, and a Y high at 92. So starting at 44.50, the resistance starts to build. So our first sell is going to be 25 to 50. Then 75 to 45. Leaning again, and the best trade again is to lean against 45. We can get it there. On the buy side, that definitely have a B. Volume is a little bit higher than that. So we got this targeted low down here at 62. So 50 to 75 is buy one. Let them get stops below yesterday's low in the overnight session. And then 42.75, 43. Okay, the E-mini. I have to tell you, I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other today. I think it's headed lower, but we are at the bottom of the current trading range. Stock markets around the globe followed the selling in the U.S. I think we got a pretty clean break in the market in this 77 to 80 area up here. You got this two-letter ledge. You've got that, and you can see that this two-letter ledge stopped the buying. We come in and we split London. We've got a B, so the issue is, can we take out this 60-63 area right in here, 60-64. I think the first trade of the day is a sell, but if we can't take support out, we are at the bottom of the trading range. So here we are at 68. Got a W high at 71. We got a V high at 72. We've got a P high at 76. So our first sell is going to be 70, 72. Very, very aggressive. Then 75, 77, not so aggressive. On the buy side, make it 60, 62. Let them go get stops for buy one. I think we take that out, we are headed for 50, so we'll put 55 to 50 as buy two. No news to speak of overnight. No news on tap this morning. So put all this stuff together, dealing with a pretty big B, and we should give us a test of support. If it holds, we can trade from the long side. Going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. Run a little bit behind this morning. I'll be back with you as soon as possible.